Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Ballin, back again with another Madden 22 franchise video, and I've got my fantasy Cleveland Browns going up against the Patriots. They're 7-2, so this should be a good game, assuming I don't get stomped. I've been struggling against good opponents lately, which is bad because a lot of times it's not because they're so much better than me, although there have been a few of those. A lot of times it's just because I'm making silly mistakes, which I don't want to lose based off of that. So we're going to try and get it together. I'm going to try and re-sign a couple people. Marco, I would also like you to stay just for a year, just in case I can't find a replacement. Michael Kendricks is probably best you stay as well. I'm just going to give everyone see, just in case they're willing to sign the base contract, I was just gonna offer all of them that. Kyle Rudolph, I'm all right. Okay, cool. Now let's go ahead and jump into this weekly strategy one time for the one time. Here's everyone we're upgrading. Here's the stuff that I choose. I totally did not choose. I didn't mean to choose D tackle. I totally forgot that I didn't actually pick who I wanted in that extra spot. But I'm not mad that it's the D tackle. Like, it's not the worst person I could have given some extra points to. Especially for how I want my defense to run. I want the CPU to handle the run game. So let's put pass protector on this guy. A run blocking center. Literally the exact opposite of what I need. Abilities, I mean, really nothing to put on you. But, you know, I'll go with field general because that's just the one I know I need eventually, just in case I'm able to get him to an X factor. I would like him to have his field general stuff amped up as much as possible. Now, unfortunately, that was all we had as far as upgrades go. Let's just double check. That's not what I meant to do. What I meant to do, that. So I just want to double check the abilities and stuff like that. See if there's anything I want to switch up. Hide. What's your? Yeah. Garrett's on Fearmonger still. I feel like I haven't been getting that, so what I'm going to switch it to is Unstoppable Force. And yeah, I think that's all right. Vea. Now the thing about Vita Vea is what I've noticed is that run stuffer is actually not the best against the run because he'll overshoot the run a lot of times. So what's his speed? 70. So he can't be a DN. There's no way. So I might have to take inside stuff off of him and switch it with something else that might be dope. Nah, because there's literally nothing else that I can put other than maybe secure tackler. Everything else is just not as good. This, it might be worth switching. See, look, what I'm about to do right now is, as usual, I'm about to bring up the tier list. Because it's not, I don't really, it's not like there's a lot of tiers. Or there's a lot of abilities that are much more useful for the D line than it is for other positions, where like wide receiver, like you just know you want route tech on them or stuff like that. So I'm gonna just check run stopper. So like if you aren't sure, this is gonna be perfect for you because I'm gonna tell you which ones suck. Run stopper sucks. Ripper, I already know, sucks. Double or nothing is a good one. I already know. Unpredictable is also a good one. Performing shed wins, that might be the one to help me stop the run a little bit better. Swim club might also be a good one. but I don't think my guy swings much. Toro is a really good one too, I think. Nah, it's actually bronze. Start a third or fourth down, at least half their maximum pass rush points. Yeah, that's bronze too. Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep unpredictable. Because that is in the gold position. And yeah, so hopefully that helps with the whole overshooting thing. Denzel Ward is still playing like a beast. I'm surprised we don't have any breakout games with how this team's been playing, but whatever. Let's see. Cool, man. All right, let's go ahead and get into the game.
From a venue that's been sold out since it opened back in 2002, there's a look at the home of the Patriots, Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. A moment ago, the pride of Massachusetts, the Patriots, introduced to this, as always, sold-out crowd as they get set to go head-to-head with the Cleveland Browns. The shadows starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. They go play action now. Jackson. Slot. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. From the gun, Jackson. Here's a diving catch right side. And just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. From the gun, it's Jackson. He'll get this out wide here to Elliott. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
So when you saw him dump it off to the back, did you think he was going to pick up the first down there?
Well, I knew one thing. It wasn't his primary target. At least it didn't look like it. Turned out to be the play they needed, though. And it's big because it's the opening drive. So converting that 3rd down, keeping the play, not the play, the drive going.
Yeah, it certainly appeared like his downfield targets were covered. He threw the little dump off to his back, and nice effort picking up the first down, though. And you're right. That opening drive, keep those chains moving.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it.
He's got a man, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Nico Collins, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Pats have taken the early lead. And now a 2-point conversion attempt forthcoming. And he will get in to make it 8-0. Interesting. I mean, they're putting their foot on the gas here early, going for 2 to go up 8-0.
Well, after that drive, you have to believe that they thought to themselves, if we can do that, what's another 2 yards? Let's go get those and get 2 points as a result.
And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Play action. It's Fields. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And this is taken in at the 5. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Tyron Johnson, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Browns move back within a couple of the lead. Kevin Stefanski going to leave the offense out to go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. eluding the pressure right. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And the Browns are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. Two division leaders in the AFC. Could this be a potential playoff preview down the line?
Yeah, and I think when you're talking about the talk about this game coming into play, you're talking about me because I blew up your phone all week prior to this one. I was so excited about this game because to me, it's not out of the realm of possibility that these two teams see each other again down the road. I like this matchup. They match up very well against each other.
And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. A big play there for the Patriots.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Jackson going to keep it running right, and nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Throwing is Jackson. There's the rookie from LSU. It's Jamar Chase. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 13-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. On 3rd and 1, Jackson. He will find his tight end Smith for a Patriot touchdown. Vincent Smith with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run, and he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down. Partner, we had their game last week where they had 6 sacks, so a little bit more momentum here again in the first quarter.
And last week it appeared that they were coming out of sprinters blocks, chasing the quarterback. So how do they continue that? How do they keep making it happen? Different looks, different disguises, different angles that they chase him.
They were so disruptive last week. We'll see what the trend is here as we go forward. This is intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Wright. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they...
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Jackson now. Flushed out right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Big DeMarcus Lawrence getting in there and bringing him to the ground.
And that's their first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks, great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
Jackson's throw complete there to Smith. Touchdown! Vincent Smith with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. And now once again, they'll line up to go for 2. And he will get into the end zone to bump the lead up to 3 scores. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
The Browns drive about to get started. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And the Pats are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. After the interception, here's Jackson. Being chased out left. His throw incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
There you go.
They go play action with Jackson. Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Marco Wilson. And the Brownsons are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He'll swing that out wide to Jacobs. So no gain on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 10. Here's Fields. Catch is made by Arcega-Whiteside. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here to try and put some points on the board.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Off play action, Fields. Dancing to his left. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Matthias Farley. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's the guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off down near the 5. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
The Browns drive about to get started. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too... And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. A big play that time for Cleveland. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Fields. Big hole up the middle and able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Throwing again is Fields. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
And now 3rd and goal following incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. To throw is Fields. Touchdown, Browns. Mecole Hardman, touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Browns get a score closer. Solid response that time by a young quarterback. Last drive, interception. This drive, the touchdown pass.
I like how you described it, solid, because you don't get extra kudos for bouncing back if you're going to be a big-time quarterback. You're supposed to do that. But at the same time, when you're a rookie, that's not guaranteed, is it? Sometimes they hang their heads and they go in the tank a little bit. Not in this case. Bounced back, took his team downfield, and threw a touchdown pass.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So now, Charles, 2 touchdowns, 2 tries at 2-point conversions, and both fail.
And you want to say, let's go ahead and run the kicker out there from now on. But the problem is you're chasing points at this stage. So now you've got to dial up more 2-point conversions and hope you're successful from here on out.
A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. This is Smith with a grab. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A big play there for the Patriots.
We got three. Watch 18. Watch 18. Through it. 180. Good work, boys. Let's go. Hey, come on. 180.
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. Got a man open. It's Chase. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Jamar Chase with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Pats are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And once again, the Pats decide to go for 2. And they are 3 for 3 on two-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. To return, it's Cam Sutton. The Browns drive about to get started. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline.
The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. They overload him that time with a safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7. To try again after the sack. Fields. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Fields now to throw. And this one incomplete. And another throw that really could have been, maybe should have been intercepted. That would have been number 4. Instead, it's 4th down. The Browns send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Patriots take over. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Another shot for Chase. He's got it this time. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Play action. It's Jackson. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Browns will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the 1st down sack. Fields. That's complete to Arcega-Whiteside. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Here's Fields. Touchdown! J.J. Arcega-Whiteside with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Browns get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Kevin Stefanski going to leave the offense out to go for 2. They'll look to throw. That's caught, and he is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for 2 does not pay off as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. Play action. Now Jackson. Flush to his right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Jackson eluding the pressure right. He's got Smith here. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
Meanwhile, Jackson's throw here taken in by Isabella. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This will be kicked from the 42. It's a 52-yard attempt. McPherson's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. A gutsy call there. Yates at the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They were already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their...
And he goes down. It's a Patriots sack. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd. When you see a quarterback retreating away from the line of scrimmage toward the other goal line like that, usually doesn't end well.
You're exactly right about that. Normally, if they're moving from side to side, they've got a chance maybe to get back upfield. He was trying to shake defenders and extend the play, but it doesn't work out very well for them at all. You need those extra yards on the other side of the line of scrimmage. Now you're digging a hole for your offense.
Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Matthias Farland. And the Patriots will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can... And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. Here's Jackson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Browns force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Now a first down throw. Fields. Open man, Arcega-Whiteside. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.
Nice job, nice patience right there. Put him on the right side, let him work his way across, put the ball in his hands, and let him work his way upfield with a catch.
On first down, it's Fields. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And got his man complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Tyron Johnson with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Browns make some inroads here on that deficit. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. And they decide fairly early here they need the ball back, so here's an onside kick. Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. And this puts it on the carpet. It's out. And this is picked up by the Browns. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of...
He's got a man, complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Tyron Johnson, 50 yards. And the Browns have cut it back within a score. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is down to a field goal. Boy, it's only a 1-score game. Third quarter, mind you, but they're going to go for the onside kick right here. And this is secured by the Patriots. I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen, steal possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
But they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game, and that's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I've got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides, but to see the ball in a running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
I know flashy plays, splashy plays, as people like to call them, that attracts a lot of attention. But let's face it, when you're efficient, that can control a ball game. And I love the game plan they've got going right now.
Back-to-back 5-yard gains. Didn't force the ball downfield. Picked it up on the ground.
Yeah, offensive line, they're getting it done.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And they're going to drop him well shy of the first as he can only make it to the 11. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. McPherson's kick is good. And that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6. So give them 3 on that drive. You know, normally you'd say we'll take it, but the way points have been flying around, it feels like a little bit of a letdown.
Yeah, you just have to wonder, are field goals going to be enough? Because as you pointed out, the way touchdowns have been scored, does kicking a field goal actually put you at a disadvantage the rest of the way?
The Browns drive about to get started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. Sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that can be a problem. Think of it this way. 2 of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10".
A good gain on first. Has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Back to throw. Fields. Flushed out right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. Now Fields. And he fires one, but incomplete. They sure went against conventional wisdom, calling a pass on 3rd and inches.
Had to be thinking to themselves, the defense is going to overcommit against the run. Should be an easy pitch and catch. Didn't turn out that way.
Here we go.
On 4th down, Fields got his man. It's Arcega-Whiteside. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. Again, Fields taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up. 2nd and 10. Now it's Fields. Buying time to his left. And Fields going to have the first down before sliding to a halt to avoid the contact. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time, and that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
Fields on 1st down. Forced out to his left. Open man is Arcega-Whiteside. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Back-to-back 11-yard gains, and they've got another first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive could take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Fields. And a quick throw here. That's complete. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense...
Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Rashawn Gary in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And they've got a 4th down now in a game that, to be honest, has been pretty much everything we could have asked for. They snap it to Fields. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And the Pats have just about sewn up this football game. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
That close on 3rd down, I think everybody probably expecting a run. Instead, they go to the air on 3rd and short yardage.
I realize this is a passing league, and they're liable to throw the ball on any down and distance. But that short, I do question the call. Run the football and pick it up.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. Back to throw. They'll roll him out right. Going right side here, and that's complete. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts. as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll look to throw. And off the deflection, it's caught. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. The Patriots will take their third and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Back to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jalen Guyton, his first touchdown on the year. And the Browns are an extra point away from taking the lead in this game. A very important extra point there, up and good. And that is going to put them on top by a point, and it sets us up for quite a finish. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
Yeah, they practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Jackson to throw. And this one complete to Smith. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Same result as last play, 14 yards and another first down. A little unconventional, but another kneel down here as they work towards a field goal try. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to almost certainly win the football game. And the kick is good. The young rookie coming through like a 10-year vet. And it'll be a good time in the Back Bay tonight. The Patriots have won the football game. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
I can't help but wonder what would have happened if I ran man at the end instead. That's crazy that he was able to drive with no timeouts. Drive all the way down the field on me. Like, that sucks. Yeah, man, ain't much I can say other than that sucks. And what's crazy is it was that only happened because I was trying to play his game. I was trying to go for 2-point conversions and all that mess. When if I would have been taking my points every single time, he would have only been able to tie it up. So that truly is my fault, and it's just so disappointing because that really could have and should have been a win. Damn, bro. But whatever. It is what it is. I feel like I got better because of that game, so that's cool too. But anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys. It sound right, boys. It sound right, boys. It sound right, boy.